Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see everybody. I'm here on day one of a challenge called the WOW Go Live in 5 challenge, which I signed up for late last week, and it means that I will be doing a shooting and broadcasting a live video, live stream each day for the next 5 days. And I won't go into why I'm doing that now, because I've got a time limit. I've got to do all this in the next 10 minutes. I have to speak about something for 10 minutes, and so as the week goes along, hopefully I'll get a chance to tell you why I'm doing it, but I'll also write it up in my blog for those of you that are following my blog. So today's challenge, I need to talk about my favourite quote. And this quote, those of you that have followed my blog, you'll know that I'm working with Blair Singer. I'm working towards being one of the certified team members, and I'm very close to that. But one of the things that Blair says that I find really helps me and inspires me is the idea that you stay present. So what he says, hi Berta, he says that we need to stay present and not worry about where we're going in the future. Just stay present and take things one step at a time. And I've only been working with Blair for maybe 18 months or so, and it's not an unfamiliar notion to me, this idea of staying present. About 5 years ago, when I did my first lot of coaching training, we were given this exercise where we had to walk around a room and just be in the room and note whatever came to you, and see where that led you, really. And that was a very powerful experience for me, because it was a room where the ceilings were really high, and so you didn't have any kind of natural light at our level, but the ceilings were really, really high. And at the top you had these windows that were not even big windows, they were slats. So if the sun was shining through, you'd have a bit of dark, and then the light from the window, then a bit of dark, and then the light from the window. And as I was walking around the room, I just noticed that there was something that was saying, so I didn't notice, it wasn't something I saw, it was something that I felt and something that I sensed, that it was almost as though God, the universe, was telling me that that I didn't need to worry about where I was going, that if I just took one step at a time, even if it felt dark, if I kept going, it would eventually get light. And sometimes there would be a bit of dark, and then it would get light again. And that was a really powerful idea for me, because one of the things that really tends to stop me from doing things is this notion that in my head I go straight to the end of the thing, and then tell myself and scare myself and tell myself that I can't do it. But actually, if I take one step at a time and go through, and when the dark bits come, go through those dark bits, then I feel that I find that I can come out of the darkness into the light, because something always comes to me. And like I said, I kind of heard this and I got this sense like 5 years ago, but for some reason I couldn't assimilate it. I couldn't bring it into my life. and I was still worrying about what was happening way in the future. And it wasn't until I started working with Blair, and he was talking about that it came back to me. And since then, since I heard that again, it's been more of a source of comfort and inspiration, because it then means that when things are going not so easily for me, I can remember that I am going to come out of it, and there will be a light that is going to see me through. And it has kind of proved itself over the last couple of years, you know, as I've been developing myself as a coach and developing myself as a trainer. I have come at different points where I need to I need something, I need some help of some sort, and then I get a bit anxious or get a bit frozen because I don't know which way to turn, and then I start putting out that I need this help, I need this help, I need this help, and then eventually I find myself attracting the person that is going to help me, the people that are going to help me, the organisation that's going to help me, and I'm able to move forward. And it's also really helped me to stay on track, because in the past, it's, you know, I think that we all have this, we have a learning curve, and it tends to be when you get nearly to the end of it, where things get really difficult, and then we decide that we're going to give it all up and walk away. And just knowing that if I just take one step at a time, if I stay present, if I stay focused on what it is that I need to be doing now, not what somebody else is doing, or what it is I need to be doing in an hour's time, or what it is I need to be doing 2 weeks' time, if I focus on what it is that I have to be doing now, then I find myself moving through the difficulty and into the easier bits. That's my favourite quote at the moment. I'm sure it will change as I kind of grow and develop, but that's my favourite quote at the moment, and that is what has been inspiring me and has been helping me to, like I said, to go to kind of make my way through life, especially over the last couple of years. Right now, I'm going to fan myself for a moment, because I am getting very hot here. What women of a certain age call a power surge, apparently. And so I'm just giving myself a bit of fresh air. And I'm going to check the clock to see how long I've got left, because 10 minutes is a long time to talk. And so, there's my uncle. Hello uncle. Thank you for joining. I can't see how long I've got left. I've got 36 seconds left, so I haven't done too badly. Those of you that joined me now, thank you very much for joining me. Those of you that stayed with me, thank you very much for staying. Hello Lynn. I'm just coming to the end of my 10 minutes, so I'm going to sign off right now. Thank you, bye.